Hi, this is Konstantin from Secabo, and I'd like to welcome you to our video series about the Secabo DTF Multicut Pro. In this video, you'll be seeing how to set up a queue with full cut. Keep in mind that this is only one of the many possible ways the Secabo DTF Multicut Pro can be used. Before you start, make sure you've watched the previous video for the setup guide of the Secabo DTF Multicut Pro. So to start, we're simply going to switch into our queue properties by selecting our existing queue and going to queue properties all the way on the bottom. We're going to take a look at media setup. We just want to make sure that the media we've selected has a maximum width of 600 millimeters, as that's the maximum cutting width of our machine. Next, we're going to take a look at the layout manager. We want to make sure that jobs are mirrored on import so that they have the correct orientation after printing. We want to make sure the layout mode is set to auto nesting. And we want to automatically close pages as soon as they reach the maximum length of our machine, which would be 880 millimeters. We can also define a little bit of space between our jobs and individual copies. I'm just going to go ahead and enter 4 millimeters here. Next, we're going to take a look at the production markup. We want to make sure that the Secabo DTF Multicut Pro DTF mode is selected and that we enable the QR code option. This allows our machine to later automatically recognize the printed document and find the matching cut file. Last but not least, we're going to take a look at cutter wheat borders and enable wheat borders around each job using the knife process that we defined earlier. And I'm just going to go ahead and also add like a small offset here. I'm going to confirm everything with OK. And I'm going to drop some sample files into our queue now. It's just going to take a little moment for this to import. We can already see the files appearing in the preview on the right. I'm just going to go ahead and take the largest one and duplicate it a few times so we can actually fill our page. I guess 20 copies should be enough. There we go. If we take a look at the preview, we can now see that Digital Factory has automatically closed the page just before it reached 880 millimeters in length and started a new page. I'm just going to wait for the processing of Digital Factory to be complete before we can generate the cut file. Just have to wait for all of the previews to finish rendering. And now we can select cut job. Please note that we're only selecting cut job here as we in our environment don't have a DTF printer connected to this machine. You could very well also hit print and cut job and get both steps done in the same move. Now you can see the current page is processing, and after it has finished processing, it will automatically output 2 cut files into the folder that we selected earlier. We're just going to go ahead and wait for this to finish. And there we go. All the processing is done, and we can see that Digital Factory automatically created 2 cut files, so we can cut our page in either direction for the Secabo DTF Multicut Pro. This concludes our video for setting up an example queue that is set up with full cut. And in the next video, we'll be taking a look on how to set up a queue from scratch with perforation. Enjoy!